morning, guys. The scene was a lot bigger, but I've been taking video, lots of it. So fire trucks have been leaving because they got the fire out. But displaced people everywhere. 3 windows there busted out to get people out. People are everywhere though. We are off of Expedition in Havana. 10600, right, roughly 10700, right in there. We're in the apartment building to the north side of Expedition. Havana is out there with the traffic light. That's Havana and Expedition right there for that traffic light. Still lots of emergency vehicles here. They're going to be here for quite a while. They had trapped people in the building that they had to rescue. People are just everywhere. Now they got to figure out what they're going to do for the night. They're probably not going to be allowed back into the building. That's a pretty big building to have that many people displaced. I got some really good video. I was actually live earlier for Stringer on this, on the scene. I was also live earlier for Stringer on the officer involved shooting. There was an officer involved shooting off of 38th and Newport. So I've been live for Stringer tonight. Let me show you guys what's going on here. Alright, this one was from earlier. Officers on the scene in the area of East 38th and Newport is on an officer involved shooting. So I was there taking news footage. "31 apartments were impacted by the fire, smoke, water damage here. Red Cross is here assisting with shelter needs. A total of 5 patients have been evaluated by paramedics. No life-threatening injuries here." So this was the original tweet. So I'm giving you the updates that were given. There was a PIO on scene. I did not capture the PIO statement. I was streaming it live for one of the news. No further updates from this scene. So we've gotten all the updates from them. But as you can see, my Stringer app's filled with those, and I filled every one of those. I've been working. I get to pay my bills. At least that's the plan. So this lady here is with the Red Cross. Both those people, looks like all three, maybe all four of them are Red Cross. So they're here to assist people. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, that building, no, it ain't a total loss, from what I can tell. Mostly got Easy Dan, bring some cover for us. Lasagna, Keith Anderson, Susie Q, M-Star Media, and Duke. So, a lot of the vehicles are getting out of here, but they're still going to be on scene for quite a while, cleaning this up. I don't know if they're going to walk people in to get any items or anything. They might for some of them, but I don't think that they're going to have anybody, I don't think anybody will be able to stay in the building tonight. Here, I'll show you a picture I took though. One of the pictures I took. A couple of people with their puppy that were on the side back here in the parking lot, sitting there, this place. A lot of people with pets. We have a lady in the ambulance behind me being looked at. So I think they might need to change that to 6 people. For 6 people evaluated. So we have XL here as well as Red Cross. Their trucks are out front on the street. So I heard that there was an explosion here, but I can't verify that yet. So that would have to be verified through other sources. People are being allowed to get their vehicles out of here now, so they can get out of here. Pizza for chat? Yeah. Pizza sounds good. Pizza's always good. There was about 5, 6, 7, 8 more fire engines here. I lost count of them all. There was a bunch of them as I was walking in, like 3 or 4 down there. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 of them up here at this building itself. So there's at least 8 fire trucks here, but there might have been more because it went clear down there too, all the way down. And I didn't walk down there right away, so I don't know if there was fire trucks down there. Ah, two-toe Rob, cutting your toe up. Shouldn't do that. Man with bare toes should not have knives nearby. That's the moral of that story. Nothing that a little bit of duct tape wouldn't have fixed. Who needs stitches? Come on. Wrap it with duct tape and you're good to go. Right? Maybe a little Bondo if you need it. Yeah, yeah. Let's get out of this blind bite though. Move down this way. Here's all the displaced people that are down here. 31 apartments is quite a few people. Bunch of people down there. There's just people everywhere. Move out of the noise too. And we're not hearing the fire truck as much. Let's go up here to the front of the tape here where we can see real good. How's that? Front row seat. So you were cold and you did what? I wasn't cold. I wasn't even here. Wasn't me. It was a hot day today here today. I had a deer that tackled a buddy off his motorcycle at 30 miles an hour. Well, that deer got upset because that motorcycle was driving over his grass. Can't have that. It's like, that's my dinner. Get off of it. I didn't bring a flashlight or anything over here. I had to jump out of the Jeep real quick because I rushed over here from the officer-involved shooting scene. But you can see that window's all busted out. And let me loosen this up a little bit so I can turn it. That window's busted out. That window's busted out. So the bottom floor is where it happened at. And then you got busted out window because of the ladder going up there, I think. I don't know. Couldn't tell you for sure. Open windows. They had ladders up all over the place on this place. When I first arrived, there was the ladders from the top of the trucks, 2 of them up, and then there was step ladders going up the sides of the truck all over. This thing doesn't want to turn for me. Got it too tight. If I loosened it up too much, let me lower my battery thing instead. See if I can attach it lower. It's not real good. Now I can loosen it up though. There we go. Now I can turn it better. If I wasn't working at the officer-involved shooting so much, I would have gone live over there. But I was doing a live stream for the news, and I was doing additional footage with my other camera at the time, and then this happened. So I didn't have time to go live over there at all, besides there's a really boring scene. Nothing like this. This happened, and I'm like, do you want me to kill the stream here and go there? And they're like, yeah. So I killed the stream there, went live for this one, and I'm not sure. I didn't get the PIO statement. I missed the PIO statement for it, so I'm sure that somebody else got it though. It's probably on Twitter too. So Aurora got their tape up. I don't know how many of these people were on scene. Here's the PIO lady, I think. I can probably ask her now. Actually, my stream stayed up while I walked around with my other camera. So technically, yeah, it was kind of a split personality thing going on there. I did that at both scenes. Walked around with my one camera while the other one was live streaming to the news. You guys want me to talk to the PIO? You want to hear what she has to say? I can put her on screen for you. She's right there. I can go over there and talk with her. Yeah? Inflatable bed. That'll come in handy.
How you doing?
All right. How you doing?
Good. Taking some good pictures?
Huh?
Taking some good pictures?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
Want a water or you got something set?
I'm good.
Let us know if you need anything.
So,
I wanted to know, I missed the PIO statement that you made earlier, so can you tell me anything now?
Yeah, so...
See, I'm live on my YouTube channel now. They want to know what's going on.
Yeah,
So, all right.
I'm Sherry Jo and I'm with Aurora Fire Rescue. This entire building is going to be uninhabitable.
That much I already gathered from what was released. 31 apartments.
Yeah, 31 units.
With, they said 5 people, but then I saw another one in the back of the ambulance after that. So there might be 6.
So I know we assessed 5 patients, transported 1. No life-threatening injuries though. When crews got on scene, they were immediately fighting the fire and conducting ladder rescues.
Right, I saw all the
Second
ladders
and
out.
third story. Yeah,
Right.
we saw a lot of ladders on scene because...
Any idea what the cause was to begin with?
No, we do have our fire investigators on scene and you might see them milling around.
Well, yeah.
Our fire investigators will take their time going through these units and making sure they get a
It's going to
thorough
take days then to find out for sure,
usually
but nobody
does.
has a clue yet.
Nope, I haven't heard any indication.
I heard that there might have been an explosion.
I hadn't heard that.
You don't know?
No.
That's what I was told when I was over at the officer-involved shooting. When I checked my Twitter feed with Stringer, and they said, yeah, an explosion just happened.
No, that's the first I've heard of that.
So that you don't know that there was one. So there probably wasn't one. Rumors.
Yeah. And have you talked to many of the residents that are around?
No, I haven't talked to any of the
Okay.
residents. I don't usually interfere with their lives for stuff like that. You know what I mean? I just cover what's actually happening with this
We're going to
situation.
keep talking to crews and see exactly how many ladder rescues were conducted. We know there were at least 5, but that might not be the whole story. There might have been a lot more.
Right.
And we had ladder rescues on both sides of the building. So you saw the ladders on this side, but on the back side.
Oh,
of the
there was
building,
more over there that I missed.
there. And you might be able to walk around and get a good view of those. It might
Well,
be
the fire was on this side though.
Go check out the other side.
Is it over there too?
I think they might even still have some ladders set up, broken glass, that kind of thing.
Okay. Were all pets evacuated safely?
Yeah, they were working on that. Soon after all the people were accounted for, they started on pets. And I know they got a couple of cats and some ferrets out.
Ferrets?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now working on belongings.
Yeah. Okay. I figured that much, that they'd be working on things like that
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Walk somebody in to get a few belongings that they can take with them to get by for a few days
Yes.
and then back out.
Yep.
So,
All right. Well, thank you.
all right. Thank you for the information. All right, guys. You heard it. We're going to the other side. So we have ladders still up on the other side, possibly. So we'll go around the other side now. Since she told us this. Yeah, we're gonna walk around to the other side, through the side over here. They may still have ladders up, she says. So I didn't know that they had rescues going on the other side as well. And this would be off the side, well, closer to Expedition. But not quite to Expedition. Oh, I'm already in their tape area. Oops. But so is everybody else, for that matter. Everybody's in their taped area. That's what I thought. Not a single ladder. They've already cleared it out. So there was probably trucks down there at the far end where the ladders came from that they were getting people out on this side. But I missed this side's ladders. That's all right though. The other side was where all excitement was. That's the way it is. So people everywhere. Here's a couple of those Red Cross that are out here talking with people.
You can drive. You can go out. Yeah. Just don't cross the yellow tape. But if you need to cross the yellow tape, let it go.
All right. So nothing on the other side. She just wanted me to get out of her hair, right? So a lot of people displaced. So the investigators, oops, kicked my stand, sorry. Investigators are going to be in here checking it out. And these guys just sitting around, looks like. Alright, they're rolling up hose, I'm sure. I'm with media.
Media? Who employs you?
I'm independent. Independent media.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That means I work for myself and whoever pays me for the work.
Oh. Well, there's people that are concerned about cameras around here.
Media's been here the whole time.
That doesn't mean they're not concerned.
Well, I know that.
That doesn't make it okay. If people are concerned, then I would want to know who you were.
It's perfectly fine for the media to be here.
I didn't say that. I asked you to identify yourself.
Red Cross questioning me about having a camera here. Let's go follow her. She wants to identify me? This is a joke. She thinks she has some authority now. Uh-oh. They're concerned about a camera. She's concerned about a camera. It's a Karen Red Cross worker. Can you guys believe this? I should have put the camera on her when she was talking. I didn't know she was going that way with their conversation. Yes. She's triggered. If I'd known she was going that direction with the conversation, I would definitely have had the camera on her. Let's see if she goes find a police officer. That'd be funny. Who would have thought that a Red Cross worker would go that direction about having a camera? She's definitely eyeing me now, only because I'm filming her. I want to see if she has anything else to say. Firemen could care less. Police could care less. American Red Cross, oh, forget it. They're triggered. You know what's funny is when I was out here to begin with, majority of these people had their phones out recording. So there was like, 30 or so cameras out here pointed around in this scene for because it's a huge fire. Gonna hide behind the other guy. The one lady smiled yes. But the Karen over here, that's a whole different matter. So far, nothing more to say. There she is. She's rushing off. Shall I follow her? How you doing? I'm good. So even the fire lady smiled and said, how you doing and all that. Fire lady didn't have any problem with me with the camera. I'm not going to stay on scene too much longer because they're going to be here for forever doing the investigation. Look, here's a news camera over here.
What's going on?
Huh?
What's going to happen now?
What's going to happen? Go back? No, they're going to close the building off where everybody's got to have to not be in there for days while they do their investigation.
What the fuck? Alright, so what's going on with my shit then? Like, is they gonna lock my door or something?
You can actually talk with them. There's a public information lady I talked to over here that, let me see if we can find her. She said that they'd be taking people in to get some belongings that they can take with them. So you'll be able to get back in for a short amount of time where you'll be able to lock up your door and stuff like that.
My door is broke.
Broke?
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole nother matter then. There ain't going to be anybody else going in there without an escort. So let's see if we can find the public information lady, and she's with the fire department, and she can help maybe. She was over here last I saw. Let's see if she's still here. I'm not seeing her over here. She might have already taken off. The fire people over here are the ones to find out, though. Those guys over there. Ask them. So, this guy's here worried about his apartment, of course. Imagine that, I'm wearing a vest, so they come ask me. How does that work out every time, guys? Do I always seem like I'm in charge, carrying around a camera, wearing this vest, that they come ask me? How does that happen? There can be, 100 people on the scene, and they come to me and ask me. I think the Karen took off, though. I think she realized her mistake already when she talked with them other people. Yeah, apparently I do. So they come to me for answers. And they're still putting away their hoses up there. Taking them a while. Oh, here's the public information lady right here. So I did point him in the right direction. She was standing there. I just didn't see her. But he'll get the help he needs right there from the firemen. So they busted in his door apparently. This guy was giving me the eyeball there. Wonder if he's a security guard here or something. I'm not sure who he is. I think he said Denver on his thing. But he was giving me that eyeball like, who are you? Why are you standing there with a vest and a camera? I just nodded at him, that's all. Oh, he's even got a kid. Let's go down here and check out the vehicles down here still. So we still have, I think this is an ambulance. I think there's a fire truck behind it. Yeah, one ambulance and one fire truck still over here. 106 from Falk. Never heard of them. Aurora's fire engine, one of them. Paramedics too. These guys, this guy looks like a security guard right here, more than anything else. This one here. So they're gonna have security guards out here guarding the building at minimum. So I don't think Aurora police are going to sit out here guarding the building. The side door is open over here. They don't even have tape over it. That's interesting. They don't even have tape over the entrance there. Probably where they're bringing people in and out. definitely a bunch of them over there looking at stuff. Mostly standing there though. If they stand there long enough, there'll be donuts delivered for them, I'm sure. Well, at least for the cops. I don't know what the policemen or the firemen do. Maybe they do pizza. Oops. Take my stand again. Sorry. Go ask the fireman. That looks like a battalion chief there. Captain. For one of the, yeah, battalion chief truck. I'll bet you the fire lady would say they do water. They don't do donuts. Battalion number 2? Probably is. Yeah, that's what it says on the back of this thing right there. Battalion number 2. Meter going off. Is it the bullshit detector? Getting their readings.
You know. Alright, thank you. And he just told me, he said probably about 10 more minutes.
Okay.
And he said, yeah. And I think it'll only take us like 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, you still got ladder 5 here? You want that?
Well,
Denise, how you doing? Oh, they're killing some of the lights in the parking lot.
Okay.
Starting to get darker in this parking lot.
Yeah, what we need in the apartment is very
Yeah, that's what it usually means in the movies, alright.
the transition of throwing off the drywall on the ceiling to drywall house. That's kind of done.
thanks for your work.
Yes.
Should ask this guy, he'd probably have a good answer about the donuts and stuff. I won't bother him with that question. But they turned out the lights on the side of this one of ladder 5. And they're just hanging out basically. They got work lights on inside already, inside that building, inside that room up there. We zoom in. So they're working on that already. Looks like some good damage on the inside there. That one's just knocked out, but can't see anything over there. Oh, now we're going to be blinded instead of seeing in there. That's a bummer. Oh well. I think we should get out of here though. Most of the scene's already cleared out. I mean, we got 3 fire trucks plus the smaller trucks here and police, and that's about it. So it's from a 3-alarm fire has gone down quite a bit. So I got my work in. At least they're done putting their hoses away, except for that one, right? Took them long enough, didn't it? But they did conduct ladder rescues. I thought it was across the street when I first got here because of the XL and the fire truck out there in the street. And then I asked the officer where the fire was. He told me that it's back here and just walk in. So all the people over here, gotta watch out for vehicles leaving. But it had only been the smaller building, right? That's a lot smaller building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 24 units in that one as compared to... That looks more than 31. Looks a lot more than 31. I don't know. If they can put 24 in that small building, why is it only 31 in the other one?
So I told him that RT is already here, just gonna lock all the doors for their safety.
Well, there she is. She's following me, I think. That's, what's her name? Ander something. Doesn't have an S-O-N, something else. Oh, the elementary school, a couple blocks away, I think, is where they're sending people so that they can get them situated into some place for the night. Maybe it'll be in the elementary school. I kind of doubt it, but never know. So if cops do donuts, what do firemen do?
Do donuts with me.
You do donuts with them? Okay, you guys heard it. Anderson, it is S-E-N instead of S-O-N. They do donuts with them. That's what she said. You heard it from the official fire lady. Oh, I forgot about the fire engines that were out here on the street too. I counted like 3 or 4 in this little section here. And there were some out here on the street too. So there had to have been at least 10, minimum of 10 fire trucks here for this. So the original address was actually 1600, which is across the street at Caliper Collision. And you can see the XL truck sitting there. That's why I thought it was there first. And I'm like, that don't look big enough for a 3-alarm fire. So I had set up out here and then walked in from there. So that's the way it is. So this is Expedition out here. And that's Havana right there. So we're just off of Expedition in Havana. This direction is north.
The situation of the building,
You'd have to ask the firemen over there. There's firemen still over there. Oh yeah, it's taped off and everything. They're allowing some people to go in and get stuff, but I couldn't tell you which apartments they can do that with and all that. You'd have to ask them.
So is it safe to go home or not?
I don't think the building's going to be open. No, go get the information from them. I heard one of the fire ladies saying about them sending people over to elementary school over here to get with the Red Cross for accommodations. Huh?
What's going on at the school?
That's why they're sending everybody so that they can get with the Red Cross to get situated for a night.
We got an apartment over here. We just bought for another door. And I rescued 5 people. So anybody takes you out there.
Well, you can be checked out if you are burned. So, anyways, the firemen are over there, and you can talk to them. There's one on the.
Larry wants to go in the house. And
I know.
As you go up in there, you'll see one truck that has flashing lights, and you see a second truck. Go to the second truck to talk to the people there. There's a battalion chief there. There's a public information officer there, and the battalion chief. So this man says he saved 5 people. At least that's what he says. I think if he was burned, he would have been seen by a paramedic here on scene if he just walked up to him and said, "I'm burned." So they don't come and check on you. You have to go to them if you're injured and they don't know about it. How else are they going to know about it? So they'll probably set up something like that there. The camera system, go put it out in the parking lot so they can watch the area. But who knows? Maybe, maybe not. They have them, so they can use them. Somewhere down here is a school, though. I think it's down there with that blue flashing light, 2 blocks down or something like that. So I can see more lights down there. But we're not going to go down there and bother with them. We already know that they'll be taken care of one way or another. It's not like the homeless. This is, displacement through fire, so they actually get them someplace to spend the night. So, with that, I'm here at my Jeep, and I'm going to get out of here. So, thank you guys for joining the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And we will catch you guys on the next one. So everybody have a good morning, evening, night, afternoon, whatever it might be for you.